You're not fooling anyone. Wait, actually, you probably are, but you're not fooling me. Welcome to Windshield Wisdom. You are not fooling me. That's what we're talking about. Deceptive marketing practices and incongruence. I literally just opened my email and somehow wound up on the list of a, quote, guru. Not a actual guru, but someone who I would call a guru. GOO-ROO. That's, let me give you a little context to that. That's what I would say is a wannabe expert. Someone who does not, in fact, have real expertise or value to offer. A guru. And what did email from said guru read? It was promoting their coaching program. And it began by explaining, quote, normally our rate is $40,000 an hour for coaching or consulting. However, unique circumstance, we want to offer this 4-week coaching program. So just crunch the numbers in your head now. If someone charges, allegedly, $40,000 an hour, and we are talking about a 4-week coaching program, you do the math on that. Whether it's an hour a day, an hour twice a week, an hour once a week. I mean, at a minimum, let's say it's a 1-hour coaching session once a week for 4 weeks. That's $160,000. So, which if it was a real expert, probably well worth it. But this is not a real expert, it's a guru. So, it proceeds to say, normally, our coaching consulting fee is $40,000 an hour. However, for a limited time only, we are offering this 4-week coaching program, which, by the way, isn't even in person. It's not even a live event. It's an online course, essentially. Okay? 4-week online course. Before I tell you the price, go ahead and guess what you think. For a limited time only, they're offering this program for, which normally would run $160,000, allegedly. You got a number in your head? That's too high. Guess again. Go much lower. Okay? Got a new number in your head? Great. Cut that in half. Yep. Just slash 50% off of that number that you have in your head. Okay? Hopefully the subtraction is easy for you. I don't want you doing too much in the way of mental gymnastics. I mean, it should be easy for you. Cut it in half. Okay, you ready? Now take that number. And it's safe to assume you could probably even cut that number in half. Okay? So we threw out your original price quote, guesstimate. Told you to guess again much lower. Then I told you to cut that number in half. And cut that number in half again. Alright? Drum roll. So, the guru, who, quote, air quotes, normally charges $40,000 an hour for his expert services and wisdom. Decided to, for a limited time, sell this 4-week online coaching program for, drumroll, $400. So you can do the math. What would you call them? Exponents? The exponential discount. Anyone in their right mind really believe now that A, this person charges $40,000 an hour, B, that course, the coaching program, is even worth $400? I wish I could tell you this was abnormal in my industry. I wish. And it makes my blood boil. Because this is so commonplace. It's excuse my French. It's freaking staggering. Artificially inflating the fee, price, value, whatever. And then, for a limited time, dramatically reducing it to give the illusion of a real value, to give the illusion of a great deal. And then, of course, let's get back to the email. So then, of course, the guru proceeds to explain that there are only a limited number of seats available. Now, hit rewind on this whole thing in your mind. Remember I told you it wasn't in person? Remember I told you it was online? Okay, so there are a limited number of online seats to a series of recorded videos that live on the freaking internet? Are you kidding me? Yep. That's what he said. So yeah, there's that. So that's a limited number of seats. But wait, there's more. Next paragraph. We can't offer this price forever. This is only available over the weekend. Email is sent today. This is at the time I'm recording this, it's Friday. After 5, and I need a cocktail. So, it was sent out on Friday. And the opportunity, both the price and the quote alleged limited number of seats, only available for 48 hours. So we've created limited number of seats. The guru, not we. Why am I lumping my name into this? The guru, as do many other charlatans, have marketed using scarcity. But it's really false scarcity. There are not a limited number of seats available to an online program. But those of you who don't know any better are getting fooled. And hopefully, if you're a subscriber of mine, you see right through this, because I've been ranting and railing on this for years. But here's the problem. They wouldn't do this shit if it didn't work on the general public. And coaches and quote gurus do this shit all the time. It's unreal. So anyway, number 1, false scarcity. Not real scarcity, like you're selling an actual live in-person course in a room that seats 30. That's legitimate scarcity. Second piece they did. False deadline. It's a limited time to receive this fabulous deal, this enormous discount of, what is it, 40,000 normally, 400, that's like 10,000% off or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, so false scarcity, false deadline. But sadly, people will begin to read this and pry open their wallet and rip out their credit card to hurry and pay, so they don't miss out on the opportunity. But wait, there's more. So you got false scarcity, false deadline. You've also got price scarcity. So like, you got actual scarcity of seats, scarcity of the time frame it's available. You also have price scarcity baked into that whole pathetic formula. We can't offer this, quote, opportunity forever, and we may not offer it again. If you want this, you have to act on it this weekend. So that third form of scarcity is, we might not do this again. You already shot the videos. Why wouldn't you do it again? It's pure margin. Once you've recorded it, it's automatically delivered via a email drip campaign, or simply, access username and password to the online course software. So, come on now, who are you fooling? Why wouldn't you offer it again? So much scarcity is used in marketing, and so much false pricing and overinflation in coaching, consulting, personal and professional development, that it reflects so poorly on the entire profession. And it's a wonder why trust is at an all-time low, and people don't take this profession very seriously, the public. I've always been a believer of a rising tide raises all ships. Good coaching begets more good coaching. Bad coaching, bad training, bad speaking, bad writing, whatever it might be, begets more bad writing, speaking, coaching, and less credibility for the whole profession. It damages everyone. And sadly, this is a very common approach. And I try and point out scams, fraudulent claims, and flat out just bad marketing, if you want to even look at it from that perspective, every time I see it. I think it's part of my responsibility, as is the responsibility of every honest coach who operates with integrity. It's our responsibility to point this crap out and put a stop to it. Eventually put a stop to it. Because it's just running rampant. And it makes me sad. It makes me angry. It makes me want to beat my head against the wall. And what it also does is it makes the public, makes audiences tune people out. You start to develop a numbness, an immunity, if you're discerning at least, to offers like that, because they're so common. And sadly, they're incredibly common. But what's a girl to do? What's a guy to do about that? Continue to take the high road, continue to operate above board. And I share this with you, right now it's a 14-minute rant. But I share this with you because we're all in this story in one way, shape, or form. In your industry, there are people who are manipulative. There are people who are deceitful. There are people who use false scarcity. They use all these tactics to manipulate and flat out just con people, to separate people from their money. It's everywhere. I just got off the phone with a client this morning who wanted to know what to do about a competitor in her space. Heavy equipment, construction, contracting kind of industry. What to do about an unethical competitor who flat out blatantly rips off, duplicates, and badmouths everyone else in the industry. I'm not going to dive into that. That's another windshield wisdom for another video. But my point is, anytime there's dynamics like that at play in every industry, there becomes an enormous lack of trust by the public, because they begin to think everyone is trying to get one over on them. You all do. You all start to think that. And so, whether it's conscious or unconscious or subconscious level, and your defenses go up. Sometimes it's very warranted, like in the case of this guru I told you about. And other times, you're so skeptical, legitimately great opportunities to grow your skill set, build your team, legitimately great opportunities you allow to pass by because you are so guarded and measured about what opportunities you even give a second thought to. So I just wanted to share this video and let you know, yeah, I know it goes on. I call it out when I see it. I'll reply to that email. I'm not going to name names, but I'll reply to that email, and whether they listen or not, which I doubt they will, they'll hear from me. But it really ought to be criminal. You know, like if you look at certain industries, you can't make false claims with medication. The FDA will shut you down instantly. It's regulated for the public's safety. Well, your mindset, your mental training, your confidence, that's all just as valuable an asset as your physical health, your physical training, what you consume physically, not just your, it's just your mental diet. It's just as important to you as your physical diet, but personal and professional development industry isn't regulated like that. It's frustrating. The barrier to entry is zero, and as a result, there are a lot of charlatans, a lot of false gurus. What's that old saying in the Bible? Beware of false prophets. Yep, they're in your industry too. So point them out when you see them. I think everyone with integrity has a moral and ethical responsibility to do that. I appreciate you tuning in. This has been another episode of Windshield Wisdom, as I'm taking a ride through the country. And I want to encourage you that if you found this valuable, to like it, share it, subscribe, leave a comment. And you want more insights like this, head on over to coachbrew.com, sign up for my e-newsletter. When you do that, you're going to receive a massive value. Complimentary download. Immediately will be delivered to your inbox. It's a premium newsletter reserved for my inner circle normally. You get a free taste of it. It's a $99 value. It's called 12 Ways to Double Your Sales, Double Your Results. There's no ninja tactics or tricks or anything like that. It's solid, foundational stuff, fundamental things that you can put into practice immediately. So head over to coachbrew.com, take advantage of that opportunity. We'll catch you on the next episode of Windshield Wisdom. Make it a great day.